I personally hate taking notes during a call because they're just so distracting. Let's suppose someone came up to you one day and said that as soon as you schedule a meeting, an AI assistant would join the call and record the call. And as soon as the call ends, you will receive a Slack notification that will consist of a PDF. And in the PDF, you would have your meeting notes, all automated. And the meeting notes would consist of the meeting's overview, the action plan, the bullet points, the chapter outline, and obviously the transcript and the recording. All of it AI generated. Wouldn't you be really excited about that? Hello everybody, my name is Yashika Jain. I am the founder of Automeets.ai. At Automeets.ai, we aim to automate businesses with the power of AI. If you're someone who also hates taking meeting notes just like me, I would highly encourage you to stay on the video and watch till the end. Because in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up this exact system and automate your meeting notes. After implementing this system, you would have to never worry to take meeting notes again. You can always focus on the conversation rather than noting things down. And you know what? Most of the time we miss on a lot of things. So that problem will also be solved with this automation. And the best part is you can always refer back to the meeting notes. You can even search them up. So if you're excited, let's get started. So on screen, you can see a document that I generated using the same automation. So as you can see, it starts with the meeting overview. So that is basically the summary of the meeting. Then we have the action items. So what action plans were discussed during the call. Then we have the chapter outline, basically what was discussed at what point of the call. Then we have a few bullet points to refer back to. And then at the end, we have the transcript. So as soon as you click on this, you will get the call's entire transcript, the call's entire recording in audio format. So isn't that really cool? And this is basically a 4-page document that you would be receiving on your Slack after your meeting. So let's get started with the automation now. So for this automation, we're going to be using two tools. The first tool is going to be make.com, and that is the tool that we will be using for setting up the automation. The second tool is going to be Fireflies.ai. That is an AI tool that will help record your meetings and then also summarize them with the power of AI. Don't worry, you will find all the links in the description below so that you can watch the video without any stress. So right now I am on make.com, that is the automating software. If you click on the link below that I have in my description, you will get a 14 days free trial. As soon as you sign up, you will be on a dashboard like this. After that, you have to click on this purple button to create a new scenario or a new automation. So on screen, you can see the automation that I have already created. It starts with the Fireflies.ai trigger and then goes on to generate the document and send it over to you. So before we get into this, let's first set up our Fireflies account. In order to do so, you can click on the link below and you will get a 10% off on all plans. So for the first 14 days, you would have a free trial. And after that, if you decide to subscribe to their plan, you would get a 10% off. So let me just go to that website real quick. So this is how the website looks like. You can go through the website to know their features, integrations, etc. But if I were to give you a summary, what this would do is it would join your call, it would record it, and after the call, you will get the meeting notes, action items, transcripts, just as I showed you just right now. And it integrates with all of these tools, softwares like Google Meets, Team, Zoom, and you can also connect it to your CRM. So that's a really great thing. So you can always go ahead and read this. And then once you've created the account, you will be redirected to the dashboard. So let me just log into my account and get back. Okay, so this is how the dashboard would look like. I have kind of blurred it out because there is some confidential information on there. But once you see this, then that means that your account is set up in no time actually. Okay, so now we can get back to our automation. Now let me quickly explain to you the science behind the automation. It works on a trigger and action principle. So trigger is basically an event that takes place, and actions are the following actions that take place after that. Okay, now let me walk you through this automation so that you can set it up. So the trigger is going to be list transcripts by Fireflies.ai, and this would basically get you all the transcripts from the last 24 hours. So here you can select your email that you used to create the account. Then you can select the date as now. And in order to do that, you could simply click here and then go to calendar and find it here. Right? So it's the current date and time. And this is how your trigger is set. So you can click on OK and save the automation. So next up, we will have to set up the action, and the action is going to be execute a GraphQL query. So this is basically an API call to get as much details as possible about the transcript that we received from the first module. So the first module would get us the transcript, and the second one would get us more information on the same. So let me show you how to set it up. So you will have to select post here. Then there's going to be this query. Don't worry, you will find it in the description below. And then you have to set up one variable that is going to be transcript ID. And that transcript ID comes from the previous module, that was the trigger. Even if you don't understand the logic behind it, you could simply copy paste the stuff that I have in my description and you will be good to go. Okay, so once we have this particular action set up, then that means we have got all the information from Fireflies.ai. Okay, so next up we have some variable setting. This is for making the document look beautiful. So without this particular one, what you would have seen is something like this. Okay, and we don't want it to be like this. We would rather have the line breaks, etc. And for that reason, we have this. So it basically replaces the full stop with the full stop plus a BR tag. Now, if you're wondering what a BR tag is, it is basically a tag that will help to introduce line breaks in the document. Okay, so basically if this is the full stop, it's going to add full stop plus BR tag, and what it's going to do is this. Okay, and same goes with all the lines so that you have everything nicely formatted. And I've done this for the overview, the outline, the shorthand bullet, the action items, etc. I'll make sure to paste this in the description too so that you can copy it up. And this is basically referring to the action module, as you can see. Yeah. And then at the end, the very easy step to create a Google Docs out of it. The name of the Google Doc is going to be the title and the date string. So as you can see, the title of the call and the date string when it took place. And you can again just click here and you can find it here as well as here. Okay. And then there's going to be some of the code to make sure our document looks good. So I'll make sure to paste this in the description again so that you can use it. And that's it. This is so easy. You have the document set up. It's just that simple. Your document is ready. Now, if you want to send it to yourself, you could either select Slack and then create message, or else you could select email and send an email to you with the document after referring it back here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you click on this aeroplane button, it's going to show you how the flow works basically, and I find this really cool. Just make sure to save the automation at every given point of time because we don't want to lose stuff. And then you can set up the trigger time. So let's say not once, it's going to be every day at 3:39 p.m. That's fine. Yeah, you could do that and turn on the automation. And as soon as you do that, what would happen is that the automation is going to run at 3:39 p.m. every single day. It's going to fetch the transcripts from the last 24 hours. It's gonna get the information, it's gonna clean it up and create a document and then send it over to you based on whichever module you select for the sending. Yeah. So just to clarify some doubts that people have regarding Fireflies.ai, so it's going to join every single meeting that is there on your calendar. Just make sure the calendar has the link to the video conferencing, and this is going to join the meeting. The name is going to be Fireflies.ai note taker your name. So for me, it is Fireflies.ai note taker Yashika. As simple as that. And it's going to look really cool that you have your AI assistant on the call. And then as soon as that is done, every 24 hours this automation is going to run and it's going to send you the document that I showed to you. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you got value from this video, and I've showed you the exact system on how to set this up so that you have to never worry to take meeting notes again. This was a very simple system that you could set up in a few hours and never worry again, right? If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below, and all the links, all the code that you need would be there in the description. If you use my links, you're gonna get some extra perks. Also, if you're a business owner who wants to automate processes at their business and save time and headaches, then don't forget to check out the description below and you will find the details there. So this was a relatively simpler system that will save you some of the headache, but we could set up really complex systems that save you a lot of hours every single year. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there are going to be more and more complex builds coming up that will save you more and more time. So yeah, like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.